This is our experience of Kakadu National Park. Kakadu National Park, declared in the 1970s, is co-managed by government and the traditional Aboriginal owners of the land. The park gained international fame following the Hollywood blockbuster Crocodile Dundee in the 1980s. The film inspired so many to visit the rugged outback of the Northern Territory, now known as the Top End. But despite us visiting some of the wonders and tick list locations of Kakadu, unfortunately there were aspects that really disappointed us. Many content producers on YouTube seem to be fearful of speaking critically of Kakadu, but park, heavily promoted as one of Australia's greatest outback tourist destinations, is lacking in areas, not least of which is the crazy prices being asked to see natural landscapes. Compared to other parks throughout Australia, this park has a bit of work to do in accessibility of some of the key attractions in the areas. Kakadu has some spectacular landscapes and beautifully culturally significant sites, well worth a look, and in this video we'll visit them. We loved what we were allowed to see. With parts spontaneously closed for years at a time due to legal arguments, it was really disappointing not to be able to experience a few of the major landscape views we otherwise would have. We love our bush camps and immersing ourselves in nature. We love landscape and discovering our country's spectacular sights as well as our cultural history. Kakadu felt like a big money grab for not enough benefit. Is it worth the effort, the time and the distance and the money to see Kakadu? Well, watch this video and that's a decision you'll have to make. So welcome back. Join us, the 5 young travellers, as we explore what we can of Kakadu National Park. We base ourselves at Cooinda Resort's Yellowwater Campground. Let's not underestimate the size of Kakadu now. Kakadu National Park is actually slightly smaller than the entire country of Israel. Let's start with Cooinda Resort. We're at Kakadu at Cooinda Lodge and we're all set up and ready to go explore the place. What we found here at Kakadu's Cooinda Lodge campground is that the sites are really tight. I mean, I'd all booked a large caravan site and we only just got on and the cars sort of part on the road. And for the price of it, you'd probably expect it a little bit better than that. But never mind, it's a pleasant caravan park, a lovely pool, bar area, overpriced beers, and we're going to go explore Kakadu. And just a little 100-metre walk away is access to the Yellowwater Billabong. And apparently there's some good fishing in there. If history has anything to tell us, we're not going to have any luck, but there was a 75 centimetre barra caught just about a couple hundred metres away only last night. So we're in with a chance. We've got a combination of bait and lures and we'll see how we go. What are we shooting for here?
At least a 55 centimetre barra probably. Well, hopefully bigger, but not really getting much. Not even any bites or anything right now.
Nah. You got here, Bailey?
Catfish. That's my first time catching a fish in like 4 years.
Alright, I reckon you better throw him back. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
And careful you don't throw Luke's pliers back with
I
it.
can try.
Now get on my line.
Arrows, power down, straight up.
Yeah, I reckon might as well. We've taken the 60 odd K gravel road, and then I think it's probably another 15 or 20 odd Ks of four-wheel drive track, a few water crossings, all the way into Twin Falls car park. And when we got here, we find out that you can't actually see the falls unless you pretty much do a difficult grade walk. So we've had some rough days walking, so we're a bit walked out. We're going to give this one a miss, but the track in was nice, and we got to do the water crossing across a little creek with the crocs in it. Well, we're going to go back to Jim Falls because Twin Falls is too big of a walk for everyone, and it's probably a little bit difficult and everyone's a bit walked out. As pretty as it might be, we'll give this one a miss and go and check out Jim and maybe have a swim there. The hike into Jim Falls was picturesque and long. It required a lot of climbing over very large boulders and rocks, but the reward at the end was a beautiful waterhole and a waterfall set in an amphitheatre, the scale of which cannot be given justice on video. Wow, that is just incredible. But this must be a, what do you reckon, 200 or 300 metre drop? That is huge, that is huge. Yeah, pretty tough walk. This is literally rock climbing for about 1 kilometre, isn't it?
I think I'm ready to go home. I'm just gonna keep going. Come on, Georgia, you can do it. You can do it, Georgia.
We've just made it to Cahills Crossing, the crossing into Arnhem Land. Can't drive across it because you need a permit to get into Arnhem Land. We don't have that, but it's worth a look for the crocs. And we may even throw in a line, see if we can catch ourselves a barra here. Crocodiles feed here as tidal changes bring movement of barramundi across this causeway. It's really unusual to see male crocodiles hanging out side by side without eating each other. They're very territorial. However, they seem to have made an agreement that we all feed on fish here, not each other. See how everyone stays away from the deep water side as hungry crocs can launch out of the water and eat humans. And people have been lost to crocodiles at this very site.
I was going to have a fish, but I didn't also want to risk losing a lure and getting eaten by a croc.
Good. Head up to Ubirr or however you pronounce it, and get set for a pretty sunset. Maybe have a look at a little bit of local artwork.
Some of them look about 3,000 years ago.
Well, that turtle, it was only common in the area around about 2,000 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.